Right guys, what is going on? The BusterBarnes here, bringing you the latest edition of my FIFA 21 West Ham career mode, where last episode we did secure Europa League semi-final qualification against Villarreal, beating them 3-1 in both legs. We also picked up a 3-1 win against Bournemouth and pulled off what was a major upset away against Manchester City, where we did win 2-1, scoring in the dying embers of the match. What a way to end that episode. But this episode, we're going to be getting into 3 matches, including our first one of the semi-final leg against Napoli. Going to prove to be tough. However, I'm hoping that we can secure wins in all of these games. Fulham and Derby, teams we should beat, but it's more crucial than ever that we do so. And just before we get underway, I want to show you guys how the next few episodes will look. Look at this, guys. Look at our last 3 fixtures of the Premier League season. Away against United, away against Arsenal, and at home to Liverpool. Absolutely crazy. I have no clue how this is going to go. Obviously, if we win the Europa League, top 4 qualification doesn't necessarily matter too much. However, I think it would be a great accomplishment to actually get it, so I am going to keep fighting to do so. But obviously those games against Napoli are going to be very important, and whoever we face in the final, and or if we do get to the final, and that will either be Inter Milan or Sporting, I do believe. But let's take a quick look at the Premier League table. As you can see, we are in 5th place, level on points with Manchester City. It looks like we're going to finish in the top 6, which is already an improvement on last season when we finished 8th. But yeah, I don't think there's any catching Spurs, as they are 6 points ahead, and there's only 5 games to go. We do have a game in hand over United and Arsenal, and if we win that game in hand, we will go ahead of them into 3rd place. Like I said, those last few games of the season are going to be crucial, but they're only going to be crucial if we do beat Fulham and Derby, who Fulham are in 15th, Derby are right at the bottom. Fulham do prove to be sometimes a tough fixture for us though, so need to be careful. But with that said, let's get into the first game of the episode. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down below what you want to see, maybe leading up to next season as well, who you want me to sell and buy. I would love to know, and as always, subscribe for more FIFA 21 content. Right, so this is a team, a couple of changes at the back, Masuaku and Kouassi coming in, mainly because of fitness, and we do have a game against Derby 2 games later. These teams, like I said, should be able to beat all of them. However, we do have the cursed, dreaded Yaremchuk up front, and as you guys know watching this series, he does like to cause me some issues. Wule, I remember, I think, being quite a good player as well. But like I said, hopefully we should have enough to win this game and get the 3 points. And we actually do manage to intercept that as Suchek goes through, up and over to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek over to Calvert-Lewin. And I tell you what, that was actually quite a good ball by Loftus-Cheek. And oh my word, the finishing of Calvert-Lewin, guys, is absolutely unreal. The goalkeeper did not even move. And what a way to kick that off when you have someone as clinical as Calvert-Lewin scoring his 41st goal of the season. And I just saw that run. I didn't think it would be as good. Calvert-Lewin just cuts inside easy. And I'm a bit surprised the goalkeeper didn't move. Maybe could have tried to have saved that shot. But I tell you what, it was still a good finish nevertheless. And maybe that was a bit too far away. I'm not too sure. The curl on that was decent though. And I will definitely take that goal. Goalies maybe a little bit questionable. But we all know this. We've got a questionable goalkeeper sometimes. So do other teams. 41 goals in the Premier League, which might seem unrealistic, but the way that FIFA actually plays, you do just tend to score a lot of your goals through your striker, so it does kind of make sense, to be fair, as we do get the 1-0 lead against a team that is quite tough to beat for us, so hopefully we can continue this lead and win the game. Got to try and really get someone that's not Kabak there, as he needs to be back in position really, and Gießen now through to Yaremchuk, who dribbles past our players, and that's what gets us guys all the time in the box. It's that quick footwork by the AI players. And who is it? None other than Yaremchuk, who does score the goal. Someone who's been a thorn in our side. And now we are 1-1 against Fulham. And just need to get better at defending, to be honest. It's just those little turns there. Just couldn't do anything. And yeah, that is going to be a goal for them. How many goals has he scored? Only 4. So it seems that he really only likes playing against us in this career mode, guys. But I mean, every team has players like that. I remember for Chelsea, Stephen Naismith was a guy who always used to like to score against us. But I mean, hopefully we've still got plenty of time left. We have had a few attacks, so hopefully it doesn't stay 1-1 and we do manage to pick up a win. Calvert-Lewin, he's keeping the ball quite well. We're keeping tight to him though and force him back out. Sessegnon now has the ball. Can we force him out off the pitch? Not too sure. That was a decent ball, but Kabak's going to get rid of it. And I think now this is a chance for us to maybe counter-attack. Declan Rice is going to go through to Ismaila Sarr, and we know how this is going to end. Ismaila Sarr has been a bit dodgy with these, but he shoots. And oh my god, what a finish. Off the crossbar and in. I was very scared for a minute there, guys. It didn't look like the most accurate shot, but I think the power is what did it. And off the crossbar and in, and that is what we need. The counter-attacking goal is what we love. And oh my god, it wasn't accurate at all. It was down the middle. I don't know why the goalie was maybe diving to his right. I guess that's where the ball was. Maybe not great from the goalkeeper again, Bettinelli. Not sure what his rating is. But what a finish. Off the crossbar and in. Any keeper would struggle with a shot like that. And yeah, Ismaila Sarr gets his 14th goal of the season. He's having a good one himself. And I believe his rating is quite high, so you would expect that. But now 2-1. Let's try and not concede a goal. And hopefully we can pick up the 3 points, which is the most important thing at this point in the season. And Rice does not keep hold of it. And I tell you what, this does not look good at all. Can we get the ball? We sort of push him back. And I tell you what, that is massive for Masuaku there. And we've got the ball with Loftus-Cheek. And Loftus-Cheek, can he hit it out wide? He can. And I tell you what, it looks like it's going to be another counter-attack. Can Sarr hit that out wide to Boga? He can. And Boga, what the hell was that? I have no clue. I don't think Boga even headed that ball. It literally just bounced off his face, went into the back of the net. But you know what, guys? I will take it if that is what it will take to get that 2-goal cushion against Fulham. Surprised that maybe we've got this 2-goal cushion, but we whip it in. Does Boga even head that? Oh, I think he does. I have no clue. He just sort of directs his head. Doesn't put any power into it. I guess he doesn't need to. And yeah, I guess he did head it. And it was just enough to stop Bettinelli, who was going near post. Boga hits it on the far post. And that was enough for that ball to end up in the back of the net. And Boga's injury really hasn't stopped him. 10 goals. Almost caught up with Sarr. Despite, I'm sure, playing quite a few less games. So decent from him. And yeah, guys, that's going to be 3-1. And with that, I'm going to make some changes as well, just to rest now. We need to be careful when we do actually block that, which is nice. Masuaku going to hit that through over to Souček. Souček now passes through to Billy Gilmour. Gilmour's going to go on a bit of a run, and he's going to try and hit that through to Calvert-Lewin. I tell you what, that is very good from Gilmour to Calvert-Lewin. He shoots and he hits the post, and I tell you what, he's still got the ball. A bit of a shame that Gilmour could not get the assist there, but and that's going to be the end of the game. 3-1 against Fulham. A bit more comfortable than I expected, maybe. However, they did get the equaliser to our first goal, which maybe proved to a bit of a scary moment. But that was enough. Another 3 points. Hopefully the other teams in the league drop points, but it doesn't seem like that is happening. It seems when we lose, they lose. When we win, they win. But yeah, what a finish by Calvert-Lewin, leaving the goalkeeper watching that ball. And yeah, 3-1. Hopefully we can continue this form into our game against Derby and pick up another 3 points. Okay, so interesting development here, guys. We are now in 3rd place. Now, the other teams obviously have won their games around us, but if you look at 1st place in the Premier League, Tottenham dropped points against someone. I don't know if they took the thing away, but it doesn't seem like we can actually see the fixtures and who got defeated, which is a shame. But yeah, it seems that Spurs lost to whoever they were facing, and we are 3 points behind top place with 4 games to go. Now, I'm not sure who Spurs still have left to play, but that is interesting. If I look at goal difference, I'm not sure what theirs is. It's probably a little bit better than ours because they don't seem to concede many goals. You can check the fixtures here on the table. Their goal difference is 45, so it is better than ours. I want to see who they actually lost to. They lost to Manchester City, so that is interesting. I'm trying to see if there's any tough games coming up soon that maybe we can see the other team's fluff. We have Tottenham v Arsenal. That is going to be an interesting game actually to see if anything happens there. Man City have Leicester away. Tottenham have Wolves. So yeah, besides that game, it seems like Chelsea Tottenham actually. So Tottenham don't have the easiest of run-ins at the end, so maybe we could see them drop points, but that does also mean we're going to have to overtake Liverpool as well, whose fixture did not look as tough. But just saying, guys, you never know what could happen in this season as we do go up against 20th place Derby. Going to be pretty much the same team, but let's just see and confirm that. Game against Derby, we have a bit of a rest period before the Napoli game, so I am fine playing my strong team against Derby. Don't want to take them too lightly. I am going to put Fredericks in though, just to pick up some sharpness over Frimpong, who was a little bit tired. May as well give Fredericks a couple of games, try and keep him happy. But yeah, looking at this team, I don't really know any of the players. They have Andre Wisdom, who I know. But besides that, it is a team that we should be beating, and a team which really shows why they are in the bottom of the table. But I tell you what, after this Premier League game, our next 3 Premier League games are very tough, so really need to get some momentum and pick up a win in this one to have any shot of maintaining top 4 and maybe, just maybe, winning the league. That would be absolutely crazy. Was going to pass that in, but we'll take the corner actually, knocking that up the pitch. We're going to whip this in, I believe, with Ismail Assar. I don't even know if he's our best corner taker, to be honest, but he is the one that takes them. And I tell you what, Calvert-Lewin had the free header, maybe should have done better to at least get that on target. Did hit it wide, and taking away another combination from Sarr and Calvert-Lewin there. And if we lose this game, basically, it's like me mentioning the game against Tottenham was completely pointless. They have a shot actually with Lunin, who manages to make a pretty easy save, but they're just testing the waters now, and we need to be careful that we don't give them too much confidence, as they actually, this passing though is really doing quite well. They need to do something with it though, and they actually might do. The pass in, the shot, and what a save by Lunin that was. And I tell you what, that was a bit of a scary moment and a very decent save. First half, guys, this has been really all Derby in at least terms of possession. Calvert-Lewin heads that away, but I tell you what, we've got that with Sarr, and we're going to have to make a run, but there's no one really joining the attack, as Sarr hits that up to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's got to try and poke that through to Souček. He actually does so. Souček now through to Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar, can he undo Derby's great work? He can, with the shot into the left corner, and I kind of feel bad there, guys. Derby have really done some nice play, some nice work. Maybe had the best chance of the game, actually, with that shot that Lunin pulled off a remarkable save. And Lunin might not get tested a lot, guys, but those saves are what is crucial. And what just a nice counter-attack. Sarr running down, undoing Derby's hard work. Kind of feel a bit bad, but hey, at the end of the day, I think they're probably already going down, and we need every win we can get. So, yeah, nice finish by Sarr. 15th goal in the Premier League season. And hopefully now we can get a bit of momentum and have a bit more of an easier time facing this Derby side. And we actually do force them out wide. And back to the defence. Why they're dominating the possession, I have no clue. Really a interesting showing by them. They're going to cut it on the inside. And I tell you what, that was a very good ball. And they've got it past Lunin. And my defence, just like they always do, fell asleep. He's going to run to the manager. You're not winning yet, guys, but still, it was always going to happen. I said that we've, been conceding at least one goal in games. And, that runs true here, as we have conceded another. And we really can't afford to drop points to 20th place in the league. So we really need to try and react quicker there. Sarr now does manage to keep that ball. Loftus-Cheek's going to hit it back out to Ismail Assar. And Ismail Assar's going to shoot, and he's going to score. And that's an instant reply, hopefully putting Derby's hopes to rest. And I tell you what, I don't even know what went on there. Maybe a bit fortunate, a bit of a coming together by Sarr and the Derby player. That's an instant response. And then that is exactly what we needed from the guys. Loftus-Cheek through. Ismail Assar. Couldn't really see anyone there who was better to shoot. Maybe I could have passed it to Calvert-Lewin, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I still scored. And the Derby keeper could not deal with it, unfortunately. And that is going to be 2-1. And hopefully that is how the score is going to remain. Or at least we're going to pick up the 3 points. But we're going to make some changes. Kabak is tired. That is interesting. We're going to put on Ozzy for a bit of pace. We're going to put on Antonio as well. And it could be risky, but we are going to put on Eric Garcia. As Kabak's just tired, so hopefully we can just hold on for the remainder of this match. 2 minutes added time, and they've got the ball one more time, but can we get rid of it? We can. Fredericks has the ball up to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek through to Ismail Assar. He does well there. He crosses it in up to Ozzy. Oh my god! Oh my god, guys, in the dying stages of the game, Ozzy makes it 3-1, a result that we seem to be winning by a lot in games. We just can't keep the clean sheet. But that was kind of like the Boga goal. I did not expect that header to go in at all. That was just me whipping it into the box for the sake of it. We can see him make his run, and I tell you what, he just gets ahead of the player. The goalie doesn't think it's going in. He must think it's going wide or something. But if you look at that, what is that header? I don't know. He kind of just hits the side of his head. The power is enough to deflect. And Ozzy takes everyone by surprise, scoring a header. and that is 3 goals in the Premier League for him, obviously from his substitute appearances. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Securing the win was the Argentinian. We're going to pick the ball up once more. That's going to be the end of the game. And I tell you what, 3-1 again. We love winning by 3-1, it seems. And we really needed these results against these smaller teams. Shame that we can't really seem to keep the clean sheets coming. I don't think we're going to probably keep a clean sheet for the rest of the season, seeing how the other opposition are. But I tell you what, decent result considering that Derby were dominating possession. You can see there, 60% possession for them. Had only 2 shots less on target than us. They really did prove to be a challenge and really did fight for their spot in the league. But unfortunately it was too late for them. Wasn't enough. And we did manage to pick up the 3 points. And I tell you what, their pass accuracy as well, 93%, absolutely crazy. But with that, you guys have probably been waiting for this game. It's the first leg of the semi-finals against Napoli. Okay, game against Napoli up next, guys, and why not do the pre-match conferences for the rest of our Europa League games? Now, actually looking at the schedule, we do have United 2 games later, then we have Napoli, I think, 3 games, then Arsenal 2 games later, so not a lot of rest between these Europa League and Premier League fixtures. However, I think if I'm going to have to take one competition more seriously, it's probably going to have to be the Europa League, but I don't know, because we actually have a shot, I guess, of winning the title in the Premier League, which is the scary thing. But I just think that it still seems probably unlikely with 2 teams ahead of us. Maybe I want to look at the table one more time in the Premier League very quickly, see if anyone else dropped points. We are actually in 2nd place. We're actually level on points with Spurs. We're actually joint top with City, Liverpool and Spurs. That's absolutely crazy, but Spurs do have the game in hand. And I tell you what, going into May, it is going to prove to be very interesting, especially as Tottenham have Arsenal as well. Who does City have? They have Leicester, so difficult games for them. But I'm going to have to take this Europa League game seriously, I think, guys, and we can't take them too badly. But like I said, let's get into the pre-match press conference, see what they have to ask us. Probably nothing important, but we shall see. Do you think the venue for the game can have a bearing on the result? Well, us playing at home actually isn't as good usually as us playing away, so I'll just respond with that. We'll do our job anywhere. Thank you very much. Last time out, your team looks good. It's about the result. Confidence counts. The lads are in great form. I'll just say it's all about picking up the result. If this is the home leg, we need to really try our best not to concede in this game. The team's been flying high. How confident are you that you can continue this level of performance? I think there's more to come. Let's not get distracted. Our wins were against some lesser teams, so we need to be careful not to get too carried away. But hopefully that's going to boost a bit of morale heading into this game. If I take a look at Napoli's team, maybe there's a chance we could rest some players, but I think they'll probably have quite a strong one if the game was to show me. They have Insigne, yes, they have Lema. They've bought Lema, who's a great player, Lozano, Koulibaly. Okay, so this is a very strong Napoli team, guys, and I think we need to take it with all seriousness. So this is going to be my team that does start this game, and hopefully with us all in form, with the overalls high, Souček almost 98. It doesn't really play like it, but then maybe I'm playing in the wrong position. But a lot of players in the mid 80s. Hopefully we can pick up this result and hopefully keep a clean sheet, especially in the home leg. Well, let's do some power. Shoot with Sar, and yeah, maybe that free kick wasn't great. I'm trying to do better at free kicks, but there really wasn't the right spin on that as well. I just wanted to sort of go straight and dip, but that wasn't the case. Can we win? I tell you what, I did not like the look of that, but Diop manages to keep the ball. Rice now going to offload it up to Boga. Boga's going to hit that through to Calvert-Lewin. Not too sure what we're going to look to do. Calvert-Lewin's going to chip it up top though, and I tell you what, Boga does have the pace. He's going to try and chip it up to Ismaila Sarr, who's going to shoot, and just wide on the half volley from Ismaila Sarr. I thought that was maybe going to nestle itself into the top left corner, but he shoots. I tell you what, that is not a good shot at all, actually. As the wing, he's going to be up against Koulibaly, and I tell you what, Boga's done very well there. He's going to whip that in, up to Ismaila Sarr, and Ismaila Sarr, I believe, has scored the first goal. No, he hasn't. It is once again offside. Actually got me tricked there. I saw the ref, I saw the linesman, I wasn't sure. And as Boga hits it, yeah, there. But what is that run? That is terrible from those two. Calvert-Lewin as well. They really need to hold their runs better, those guys. And it is going to be half time. We know what that means, guys. 45th minute cheese. Diop, He needs to get that away. He does. Nice pass from him. Session up to Calvert-Lewin. And that's going to be it, guys. 0-0 at half-time. Been very, very back and forth. We need to make better runs. We probably should have scored by now with the runs we're making, but we are just offside. Napoli being a bit scary as well. A bit of shifty defending, but we are still keeping the clean sheet. So need to be careful and not concede as sloppier chances as we did in the first half. Insigne on the left, and I tell you what, he's got some pace. He's going to try and whip it in, but Lunin's going to be there, and he's going to make an interesting parry. But we do actually manage to keep the ball with Sessignon, which is nice. He's going to whip that through to Boga, and I wasn't sure about the ball, but Boga's actually burst away with his pace, and this could be it, guys. This could be the chance we've needed. Calvert-Lewin gets the ball, he heads it in the back of the net, and that is not going to be offside. I don't know why he's grabbed the ball, but 1-0. Oh, I tell you what, we need to not concede the goal now. And I almost knew that was a goal. Boga, just using his pace, just gets beyond the Napoli player, gets ahead of Koulibaly, heads it through. And I tell you what, guys, that is what we need. It's 1-0 now up against Napoli, who were very difficult in the first half. But I tell you what, we'll take it. And now it's all about being careful, being calm and controlled. If we could get another goal and win 2-0, that would be absolutely massive. As Calvert-Lewin, I believe, has surpassed 50 goals in all competitions. Maybe even 60 if you count others, I don't even know. But we just need to be careful now. Souček keeps the ball, and Rice is going to offload that to Frimpong. Frimpong now up to Ismail Assar. And now we just need to take our time and not do anything silly. As Diop goes down to Kabak. Kabak now to Souček. Souček now through to Loftus-Cheek. Very nice from him. Loftus-Cheek's going to pass that back in to Calvert-Lewin. And Calvert-Lewin's going to hit that to Souček. And Souček's got the ball. He's going to shoot and he's going to score. And I tell you what, guys, 2-0 instantly. What a reaction. I must have told them some pretty motivational stuff in half-time if we're performing like this. But we do now have the 2-goal cushion. And Napoli really been caught by surprise in this second half. I don't know what's happened to them, but they just haven't been switched on. And we've managed to score 2. Nice ball from Calvert-Lewin as well. Souček just being able to run through. Should have maybe been closed down a bit more by the Napoli defenders. Not great from whoever that number 33 was. But on his left foot as well, and that's why probably Souček is rated what he is. He can still deliver from those clutch moments, and now he's got his 3rd goal in the Europa League, and hopefully we can just hold on. I'd take this result now if you ask me, so we just need to try and hold on and defend well. I was going to hit that away, and maybe it doesn't fall to what they wanted, and oh my god. What a strike that was to make it 2-1. I could do absolutely nothing about that. Canale, don't know much about him, but oh my god, that just glided straight into the top left corner, guys. I could not honestly do anything. Lunin couldn't do anything, and I thought that I'd, deal with them well. And to tell you what, that pass there, just get some space. Absolutely, strikes don't get better than that, guys. And then that's going to be 2-1. That is really annoying. They've got the away goal. But there's just nothing I could do about it, and maybe we need to try and score another if we are to make the away leg as comfortable as possible. But obviously the win is what is most important in this game. Assar now, can he hit that over to Frimpong? That is an absolutely delicious ball to Frimpong. He maybe feels like he should have been better, and Frimpong's hit it in the back of the net. And just like that, it's another instant reply, and it was the man who actually gave the ball away to Canale to score that goal. And the Frimpong is like, nope, I'm not having that. That is what you want from the young fullback. You want him to do an instant response. You want it to not phase him. He powers his way past Napoli defence. There's no one with him. He has to shoot. And it's a really nice finish. And I think that's his 2nd goal of the season as well. Really making the nice overlapping runs when it does count. Goalie maybe could have done better. But I tell you what, Frimpong, probably 1st goal in the competition. And yeah, that's exactly what I want, guys. That is impressive from him to react that way. But now we've got to, yet again, like I said, try and not concede. Guys, 3-1 against Napoli. And I tell you what, would have loved to keep a clean sheet, but the 2-goal cushion isn't that bad. It is still a decent win from us, and hopefully it's some momentum that we can take into our next leg against them, which will be in the next episode, guys, as well as some tough games, I believe, away against Arsenal and away against Manchester United as well. So it is a not miss episode, guys. You have to be there to watch it. I hope you guys are. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Comment down below what you want to see going into Season 3. No matter where we are, who knows, maybe we'll even win the league. Honestly, it's all up in the air at this point. Probably unlikely, but you never know. Hope you guys do have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.